You've probably heard me talk about it being levels to manifesting. It is so true. Just like there's levels to life, there are levels to manifesting. You can write something down. You can speak something out with affirmations. You can think of something. We all know that if you think about something, you concentrate on something, it's super powerful. But there is nothing more powerful here when it comes to manifesting like what you feel. Feeling your way through manifesting. That's our reality. Our reality, like this realm, is not really what we think it is. This is not like the world that we think it is. The matrix is created based off of how humans have felt. Okay, it's our circumstances and the way we react to them is based off of our feelings. So everything is manifested through how you feel. There's no way. Wait a minute.
Bruh.
Everything is manifested through way of feeling. There's no way that you can feel like shit, feel like crap every day, and then manifest an amazing life and bring all the things that you want towards you. It's an oxymoron. It has been proven in quantum physics that how we feel is how we manifest. So it is so much power in learning to discipline yourself to feel your way out of a situation that you don't want and to feel your way into a situation that you do want. So the way that you manifest through how you feel is by disciplining yourself to catch your thoughts. Whatever your attention is on is going to be how you feel, because this is based off of your subconscious. So, for example, when people tell me that they're manifesting, everybody says they're manifesting their reality, right? And it's the truth. You are manifesting your reality. You might not be manifesting what you actually want. You're most likely manifesting more of what you don't want. If you can look back in your life in the last 6 months to a year and you can't say that you've been really hitting it and getting what you want, then there's a huge chance that it's because you're manifesting what you don't want. So the way that you're doing that is through your attention. What are you paying attention to? What are you giving your attention to? Whatever we give our attention to is what our thoughts are going to, and whatever we give our thoughts to is what our feelings are going to. So when people come to me and they say, yeah, you know, I have been having this issue, but I am manifesting. I am affirming every single day. I am doing my shadow work, and you know, I'm really speaking out what I'm going to manifest. And I say, okay, well, how do you feel every day? How do you feel? And they say, oh, I feel great. Oh, I've been feeling so good. I've been doing so much better. I've been focused and I've been feeling so good. Okay, that's good. I love hearing that. What are you doing every day? What are you doing with your time? How are you waking up in your day? These things are going to give you the answer to if you're really manifesting what you want or if you're manifesting more of what you don't want. Because how you feel every day, not what you say to yourself, not what you post on social media, not what you say to others about where you see yourself in 2 to 6 months, in 5 to 10 years. How you feel is what dictates what you do, and what you do and how you feel is what will tell you if you're manifesting more of what you do want or more of what you don't want. It's a process to this. First, what you have to do is start with the basics. Speak it out every day. Speak it out and say it. I don't care if you don't believe it. This is not about belief. Like manifesting what you want and changing the way you feel so that you can pull your future wants into your present reality. It's not about what you believe. You can assume something. When we assume, it doesn't necessarily mean that we believe it, but it means that we actually know it. And it doesn't mean that we necessarily have the proof either, right? So you don't have to have the proof. Assume that what you want is already here now. So the first step is just starting with the basics of saying it. Just say it. If you want that job, if you want that house, if you want a new career, if you want your business to start growing, just speak it out. Don't even believe it yet, okay? Say it every day, and that's going to begin to get your mind flowing and going on what you're going to begin feeling. Once you start to say it every day, then you need to start putting your attention more on that thing. So go to Pinterest and look up things surrounded around that thing. Go to the place and take pictures of it if it's a house or some type of land that you want to buy. Research it. Follow people that are doing that thing on Instagram. Start to really put that thing in your mind. Start to really deposit it in your subconscious, okay? And that's going to start to basically surround yourself around that thing that you're trying to attract, whether it's a better life, whether it's a certain vehicle. Research that vehicle. Go look up YouTube videos and actually do this, because when you do this, it helps with your visualization. It helps with you being able to go from speaking it out to now seeing it, okay? This is the next level. Seeing it, okay? So now you're seeing it. Now you're researching things about it. You're beginning to see it more, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to start seeing it more outside in your day-to-day life, right? Now you are envisioning it, okay? And you might already be on one of these levels, but the level that you're trying to get on is to actually feel it. And in order to feel it, you have to trick your brain. You have to be that magical, crazy being that says, it's here right now. Like, fuck it. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to speak it out right now, even though it's not technically here. Start to see it as it's here. Start to see it. And what's going to happen is, when you're doing this, discipline yourself to do this for days on end. And I'm going to have other videos where I'll teach the meditation to help you with your attention, because attention is the next thing. But you just want to start to say it every single day. Start to put yourself around it every single day. Okay? It doesn't matter if you really don't see this thing here right now. What's more important is that you're just saying it. Because what's happening is that even though your conscious brain, okay, the 5% of our brain that we normally are using all the time every day, that is going to start communicating with your subconscious brain. That's the 95%. That's our involuntary brain, our brain that tells our bodies what to do, our brain that functions whenever we're sleeping. So as you are saying these things and you're surrounding and putting yourself in it, because you still want it, so you can still do this part. And as you're doing that, you're going to start to believe it. Your subconscious brain is going to be convinced from your conscious brain that this thing is actually here right now. So you need to be saying it. If you're going to even write it down, don't write it down like, I want this to happen one day. One day I'm going to have this. I will be this. Say I am. There's so much power in I am. You have to speak it, and you have to do it as if it's right now, okay? So it's like, I love this about this superpower that we have, because there's no way to fake it. Even though we try to fake it, adults try to fake it. We really do. We try to tell ourselves and other people that we are manifesting right now. But the deal breaker is, if you're not feeling like it every day, and I can tell if you're not feeling like it, you can tell if you're not feeling like it because you're not doing it, right? You're not motivated to do it. So that is an automatic giveaway that you're not actually manifesting. If you're not motivated to do what you're asking to be done, you're not actually manifesting it to come right now. I'm not saying it'll never come, but I'm saying that you're manifesting really slow. Okay, something that can take a few months to get here, a year or less, you're pushing it out for it to happen months and months and years later. And it doesn't have to be like that. So if you're not motivated to do it and you're not doing it, automatically you're not manifesting it. Because when you're manifesting something for real and through the way you feel, then you're doing that thing right now. You're being consistent in that thing right now. So I get it. It is hard to get out of that mindset. And honestly, the right way of meditation is what brings you out of that. But I wanted to do this video and to not I don't want to come off like, oh, you have to meditate. I feel like when we say that, it's just, meditation is so watered down, even though it is one of the most important things to do here. I think it's the first thing that should be taught in schools. There is a wrong way of meditating. And the way that the world is teaching us to meditate, the way that we find on most of the videos on YouTube, it's not actually teaching us to discipline our mind, to exercise the brain muscle so that our attention can be focused on one thing to where we actually begin to feel it and it actually comes into our reality. So because of that, I didn't want this video to be about meditation. I wanted to just kind of school you a little bit, just kind of educate you a little bit on the true way of manifesting and how we are taking longer to manifest because we are not actually feeling it, and we end up playing ourselves because we are not really realizing that it's like our ego. Like, our ego doesn't want us to be honest when we're saying, yeah, I'm manifesting it, yeah, I'm feeling great, every day I'm doing my affirmations. Our ego doesn't want us to face the fact that if you're not motivated to do what you're trying to attract, you're not manifesting it. That's it. If you're not motivated to do it, then you're not manifesting it right now. Because manifesting for real, manifesting through the most powerful way that you can, which is how you feel, it means that you're feeling that way so much. You're feeling it like it's here right now, that you're actually doing it right now. So let's say it's something that requires money, right? Let's say that your 3D excuse, right? Because that's all we got is excuses, right? Whenever we're saying, oh, I can't do it because of this, oh, I have to wait on this, it's an excuse. I don't care what you say, it's an excuse, because there are so many things that you can do with whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. If it's that you need a better camera, you have a cell phone, okay? If it's that you need a ride somewhere, you can still begin to manifest the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that's actually stopping us from doing anything except for us. So it's like whatever it is that you think is blocking you is only based off of how you're feeling. And once you change your feeling, then you will begin to manifest it. You will begin to actually see yourself with those things, or with that, or in that environment, doing that thing. Just first getting the wheel turning with understanding the concept of what manifesting really is. We're talking about quantum manifesting. We're talking about our superpower as humans. We really do. A lot of us know that we have the power to pray. A lot of us know that we have the power to write things down, to speak it out, and it happens. But most of us do not know that the real superpower is feeling it. The real superpower is feeling it, and not just feeling it, not feeling it for the future, feeling it like it's here right now, right now. And so the way that you do that, start with the affirming. Start with speaking it out, even if you don't believe it. And you have to make sure that you're not speaking it out or writing it down for the future. Don't think of the future. Think about right now. Because do you want this thing later? Do you want this thing, February 3rd of 2044? Or do you want this thing to be in your reality now? Do you want the preparation? Because there's preparation that has to take place too. When we're asking for things and we're requesting things of the universe, we don't realize that our life and our body has to take us through some prepping too. We have to learn about boundaries. We have to learn these lessons of the way that people work and things like that. So we'll begin the manifesting process, and then our life will start doing things. People will have to leave our lives, and we'll run into situations situations that will test our resilience and our patience. And these are all the things that are helping you get closer to your manifesting. But if you do not feel it, if you don't feel it like it's happening right now, you're not actually manifesting it. And I don't even mean to be so strict with saying that, even though it's the truth. If you are manifesting it to some degree, you're doing it in a very slow motion. You're making what you want to happen later instead of sooner than later, instead of right now. And so checking your thoughts, right? Making sure that you're checking your thoughts, making sure that what you give your attention to. Again, the subconscious brain only goes off of your attention. So if you're giving your attention to drama and low vibrational things and whatever's trending, something new is trending in the world every single week. So if you're giving your attention to more of that, and you're not actually giving your attention to what you are wanting to pull to your present time, then more of that kind of day and that kind of life is what you're going to manifest. If you get a high bill in the mail, if you run into a big financial situation or some type of drama with your family or your friends. And if you put more of your attention into that, you're going to manifest more of that. This is how the subconscious works. The brain only knows what you're doing and what you're feeling right now. The brain doesn't know anything else. The subconscious brain doesn't know anything else besides what you're giving your attention to right now. You can't say, oh, okay, it's just going to be for a little bit. You're going to want that thing more and more because it's your brain. It's your subconscious. And scientists, neurologists have proven that whatever you are doing today is what your brain is going to want to do the next day and the next day. This is the process of addiction. The way that we're addicted to drugs, social media, alcohol, things like that, is just because it's like literally I'm just saying it in the simplest like neuro terms. It's because your brain has gotten something that it likes and you have done it that day and the next day and the next day and the next day. And so how the subconscious works is that when it becomes a habitual thing, which it becomes habitual when it's okay, my camera stay going dead. So it becomes habitual because you are doing it every day. And as dopamine and other feel-good drugs are being released, your brain is communicating with your body. At this point, your whole brain and body is wanting this thing. It's wanting the attention of this thing. So you literally have to break that. You have to decide, like, what is more important? What's more important to me? Is it what I'm giving my attention to? Is it social media? Is it porn? Is it this relationship? Or is it my dreams? Is it my goals? So once you make that decision and you begin to make yourself put more attention onto what you actually want, that is whenever you're going to feel the shift. That's whenever you can really start to see the fruits of your labor, of your manifesting labor. That's whenever you're going to really understand what I'm saying when I say that you have to feel it. You have to feel it, and that is how you pull it more to you. Okay? And that's it. You have to feel it. You have to go beyond the veil. Beyond the veil. Discipline your brain. Discipline your brain. I know you can do it because the thing you want, it wants you to. The thing you want, it wants you to. And that's why you're watching this video. That's why you are being bothered throughout the night. That's why you scrolling through social media and you having this thought of like, damn, I need to be doing what I need to be doing. It's because what you want wants you to. All right? So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let YouTube know that these kind of videos need to be in their suggestion box by hitting the thumbs up, sharing this video if it helped you or someone else. And let me know in the comments how you like this video, your favorite part, what other videos you'd like me to do. Until next time, remember that Earth is school. Peace out.
I see you in the moonlight dancing, yeah. Only need one chance, girl, right here. One night stand, please don't have fear.